going.
What's going on YouTube? Ricky DeBoliak back with another mystery tackle box, panfish box unboxing. I'm gonna try to do the slam again. We nailed the slam in December 2017. It's January. I know I'm late. Been a little tied up at work, so I know I'm late opening this box for you all. But nevertheless, we're gonna come out here today and we're gonna try to do another mystery tackle box crappie slam. So let's open the box and see what's in here. All right guys, just opened this box. I have this little pamphlet, tells me how much everything is and what I got in the box. First thing I see is the rigged worm, okay? This is it right here. Got it. Retails for $2.99. So I know I'm gonna be able to catch fish on that. We're gonna fish a canal today. I know these crappie are just stacked up along the side. I'm just gonna work this like I guess I would work a regular old Texas rigged worm for bass. So that's what I'm gonna do. Hopefully we catch some crappie on it though. The very next thing I have in the box is a Yukon minnow.
Yep.
Retails for $6.99. This is gonna be pretty interesting, guys. I've never seen anything like this before, but I'm gonna give it a cast and see if I can't catch some fish on it. So it's pretty cool. Let's see what else we got. This very next thing, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I'm 110% sure I'm gonna catch a crappie today on these. This is a best crappie booze. Okay, basically it's like what I've been using in a lot of the past crappie videos, just a jig. I know I'm gonna be able to catch fish on this, guys. I can almost guarantee it, because to be honest with y'all, we've always been catching them on these things lately. So the bite on these is always very good. So let's just check this one off, but I'm gonna catch one on it for y'all to make this slam happen. The very next thing I have is made by Fanatic. It's a Larva. Okay, check this thing out, man. Totally something I would never throw if it weren't for mystery tackle box. But it looks pretty cool, man. I think I could put this on a jig head, just jig down the side of the canal here and pick up a few crappie. The bite out here actually, guys, has been pretty phenomenal lately, so hopefully I can catch one on this. It's made by Fanatic. It retails for $3.29, so I'm gonna put that aside. Might use that last, because I have no idea how I'm gonna do that. I guess I'm gonna put it on a jig head and go down the side, so we'll see if I can't make it happen. This next thing I have in the box is made by Reaction Strike. It's a Reaction Strike Nano spin. Kind of like a beetle spin. I know for sure I could cast this thing down the side here and for sure put some fish in the boat. I know a big old slab's gonna eat that. Retails for $4.99. So this is definitely probably the first thing I'm gonna throw today, because there's nothing that's more fun when you're fishing for these panfish and throwing out the beetle spin. And this is pretty much exactly like the beetle spin. So I know I'm gonna catch them, guys, and not only that, I'm gonna have a lot of fun doing it. Last thing I got in the box is this dot lure. Check that out. It comes with like a small little hook, and I guess you just put this worm. There's like a million ways you could rig this worm. You could like wacky rig it. You could ball it up and make it form like a little ball. I mean, you can do a whole bunch of different stuff with this, guys. I'm gonna go down the side here and jig this. Pretty confident I could catch fish on that, but look at how small that hook is, guys. Good? Yeah. This hook is so small that I don't know. Hopefully I can keep them hooked up, but I know for sure I'm gonna get bit on this. So that's it, guys. That's all that there is in the box this month. Let's make this slam happen. All right, guys. So what I'm doing with this jig is I'm just working all the way down the side. I got me a 12-foot crappie rod here, 6-pound fluorocarbon. I think this is trilene, and I'm just going down the side just like this, jigging it up and down. A lot of times, guys, you'll see with these crappie is there's like the grass that comes out and forms a point. That's usually where they stack up that we've been catching them on lately a lot. So it'll be a lot of dead water, and you'll go through here and hit these points, and then all of a sudden there'll be like 10 of them just stacked up on the point of the grass. It's really cool. So once it hits the bottom, you'll see like the slack. You just reel up the slack and then start jigging a little bit. And then boom. All right, there's one. Oh, there's a good one. All right, let me get him in the boat. Nice. All right, guys, so what I'm doing with this, oh man, he's a lively one. All right, we're gonna toss him back. But what I'm doing with this, guys, I'm just letting this sink all the way down to the bottom. I reel in just a little bit of slack, get it like a foot off the bottom, and then I just jig it as I go down, and they'll thump it. It seems like it has to be sitting on the bottom in order to make these fish bite. Just caught a crappie on that jig. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna switch it up. So I have this dot lure, but look at that little hook that I have in there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that hook, and then I'm gonna put it in this larva and see if I can catch one on this larva. This is definitely gonna be something new to me. I'm gonna be shocked if I make this happen. So this is how I rigged the larva. Got the little jig head here, put it through the head. I'm just gonna work it like a regular jig and see if I can't catch one. So see if I can make it happen.
All right, guys, so with this larva, I'm just gonna jig this grass going down the side here, as you could tell, and see if I can't just get lucky and catch one. To be honest with you guys, the grass down the side here has been so loaded. We've been slaying the crappie the last couple of weeks in here. So I got a good possibility of catching one, just a matter of time. Just jig down this side. There's one. Oh my gosh, it's fighting me. Come on, get in the boat. All right. All right, guys, there's one. Oh, still lively, man. Jeez. Trying to tear my hand up. But there it is. There's the larva.
That's a good one.
Down there. Yeah, it's a good one. Not bad. But, all right, that's the second one in the box. So, we'll see if we can't catch one on one of those plugs now. Third box I'm going with is this Sitka Arctic Fisk. It's a plug. It's definitely going to be challenging to catch a crappie on this. We'll see if I can make it happen. All right, guys. So I have been casting this thing for the last 30 minutes down the side without a bite. So I'm gonna put it up and see if I can try something different. Really what I think this is, I think it's for like the ice fishing, guys. I think maybe this is something I needed to be jigging down the grass line, because it doesn't really have much action when you reel it in. So I think this might just be one of those jigs, just like another, maybe a hard body version of one of those hair jigs that I've been catching them on. So I'm gonna put this up, guys, and see if I can't catch something on one of the other baits. As next lure, I'll for sure catch fish on this. You know what I've noticed with these beetle spin type baits is that you'll catch a lot of bluegill on these things too. So I'm gonna throw this. No, I'm gonna catch one on this, guys. Not gonna give up on this one. All right, come on, beetle spin. Don't fail me now. I need you to catch me a fish here. See if I can't cast this thing up in those bushes right there and get lucky. All right, there's one. Oh my gosh, look at this fish. Oh, that's a big one, right at the boat, dude. Right at the boat. Come on, get in here. Get in here. Oh man, that's a stud. That's a stud. All right, guys, just like that, choked it. So I'm gonna toss this one back. I think I got one more bait left in the box, and that's gonna be it for me today. Let's put this fish back. So that's the one I just caught on the beetle spin. Let's let her go. Last but not least, this little worm. So all I'm gonna do, guys, is go down the side here, pitch it in up shallow, hop it out like a Texas rig worm, and see if I can't catch a fish doing that. Definitely will be a first for me if I make it happen. All right, guys, let's go down here, see if I can't. It's actually, it's pretty light, guys. I feel like I might need a jig head on this. I don't know. This is gonna have to be fished super slow. Has a super slow fall rate. I don't have a jig head I could use with it or anything, so this is gonna be the hardest bait I think out of the entire box to catch a fish on. Yeah, this is gonna be almost impossible for me. I think that, guys, that this is for like those guys that ice fish, maybe when the water's super cold and the fish just aren't really as active. Maybe that's what they do. They just dip in their little ice fishing hole. But here I am in Florida. It's late January, and it's about 80 degrees outside. So thank God I don't have those guys' problems. So anyway, yeah, I can't catch a fish on this, guys. It's gonna be having to have a slow fall rate. And to be honest with you, what you guys aren't seeing is the wind is pushing me down this bank, so I'm not gonna have enough time to let it sit there and fall before my boat's already kind of floating by. I would have to power pole down the whole time. So I'm thinking that this is one of those ice fishing baits. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the slam now. All right, guys, so that's it for me today on my January mystery tackle box slam. I was able to catch fish on 3 of the baits. Wasn't able to catch fish on the other 2, but you know what? That's why they call it fishing and not catching. Overall, an awesome box. As you can see behind me here, the sun's starting to set. The mosquitoes are gonna come out in full force here in a second, so I need to get out of here. So like I always say, guys, hope you all enjoyed this video. Thanks for checking it out. If you haven't yet, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel down below. We'll see you guys next time.